today's today. We're jumping into Peaky Blinders season 4 episode 3. Ooh, I like that. I am ready. You guys know I love this show. I say this almost in all of my reactions. I'm ready to jump into this. Things are picking up, y'all. The Italian Mafia is coming straight for the Peaky Blinders, and I'm ready to see what the holy hell is going to happen here. It looks like things are about to pick the holy hell up. So I'm ready to jump right into this, guys. Please be aware. If you'd like to see this in a full reaction, you guys can. On the second or third tier here on the YouTube platform that will always help copyright my shit, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, once again, if you would like to see this in a full reaction, please join one of those platforms today. Please like the video, please share the video, because of course, as always, I'm going to be giving you the begging portion of my reaction. I'm ready to jump into this. So without further ado, let's jump into Peaky Blinders and find out exactly what Peaky Blinders has got to give. What's going on?
First come, first served. Your contracts of employment in your hand. Bring it in.
Bradley, foreman.
All right, you go and see that man over there. Go.
How many have done this type of work before?
They're mostly foremen from down Worcester way, but I'll show them.
Two more. That's it.
Hey.
Close it up. Ugly workforce are now under the protection of the Peaky fucking Blinders.
Mr. Gray?
Yes, send him in.
It's your mother.
I read about it in the paper. I have a right. You want me to go away?
Yes.
Damn.
I just leave these. You used to love these.
I hope there are no worms in them.
I just wanted to say that you're welcome to come home. I know you got bored in the village, but we love you. And your dad, he passed on peacefully in our bed.
Look, I'm expecting Tommy.
I'll not be in the same room as that man.
My heart breaks for her. Everybody is Tommy.
Come on, Paul. Tommy's expecting us.
Ada, how long since you've had a fuck? So I made a New Year's resolution to change the situation. It's me and someone unsuitable. So this is just to make things official.
Your official return to the company payroll.
I think Ada's trying to tell me to behave myself.
Yeah? Behave yourself. After your recent troubles, Tommy asked me to keep an eye on you.
Troubles? Whilst working for this company, I have killed a man. I have found a son. I have nearly lost a son. I have nearly lost my own life. Now, I will accept my job back, but I will not behave myself.
That's right.
Where's Arthur?
Do I look like his fucking mother?
Why are you here? You all right? Billy, all right?
I've got something for you, and is under a great deal of pressure. It's silk from Japan.
Oh.
Feel?
My hands are dirty.
Good.
I want to do this. Here.
Why not? I thought you were the boss.
I'd like to note the absence of the Deputy Vice President, who's not yet arrived. The reinstatement of the Shelby Company Limited Company Treasurer. Post Treasurer will now check the terms and conditions to see if they are in order. Item number 3. All those in favour of the reinstatement of Mrs. Elizabeth Gray.
Why, goodness, thank you.
Any other business? We can talk about the real business. But for that we need Arthur.
What was all that about?
In this sinful place, there will be temptations. Our responsibility as your wife to help you resist those temptations. Keep his balls empty and his belly full.
You have to come to the paint shop immediately. Please.
Sorry, ladies. There's no smoking in here.
Yes, love, we know.
All right, he's an hour late. Fuck him. Luca Changretta came from New York to Birmingham to be best man at his cousin's wedding.
I persuaded him to give us copies. And to enlarge, this one is Luca Changretta.
I've seen his face, so I could pick him out. I need to get both these photographs into pubs, read about, but there's a reward for information.
I also propose that we give a copy of this photograph to Mr. Abraham Gold.
We should wait for Arthur.
Arthur's not here, Ada. Dropping the law of the bullet is part of the process of modernisation that I was working on before I was executed.
Those in favour of giving the photographs to Mr. Gold, raise your hand. And it will be done.
I smelled perfume when I came in here.
Yeah, it was the flowers. The woman that raised him came in here. She has every right to come in here. She bought him fucking apples and she left. And what unites us? This is all temporary.
Yeah, temporary, right.
He's holding on.
Bastards!
There's a devil inside of me.
Parties, you know. Is that what it is?
He's got me fired.
I wasn't gonna hit you. That wasn't fucking nice. Don't fucking move. Fuck your fucking revolution! Oh, fucking mess. Fucking hitman, are ya? Is that what you are? Right about fucking John Shelby. John.
Hotel.
Send my guests in. Non sa ricogliero. Arthur Shelby ancora campa. Mandaci un messaggio su villaggio e dicilo. When you wire Polo, you let him tell the family. Don't you two have any other clothes to wear? You look at me. I'm here as a lover of theater.
Mangiare qui a Gesù. O piezzi e merda, non si può mangiare, fa schifo.
I killed 2 of our men. You complain about your fucking belly. With respect. You open your mouth.
Come on.
Open your fucking mouth. You eat like them. You don't fucking talk to me about with respect. Chiudiamola qua. Così ne potete morire tutti per casi.
Ho trovato un altro nemico. La famiglia Shelby è piena di nemici.
So Shelby killed a silent boxer in 4 years ago. Chiama uno dei fratelli per venire alla casa. Quelli vengono, Luca.
Luca, la gente di qua, quando si odia per sempre. Ma come secoli.
Okay.
He's one of the most interesting characters ever.
Anyone seen Arthur? If you're not going to show up for a family meeting, we let someone know. We thought you were dead.
It's 13. I just killed 2 of them. I did it. Me. Not fucking Abraham Gold or his punch-drunk son, but me.
Tell me about the men
You put my job out for contract.
Arthur.
It was me that shot the old man.
Yeah, out of mercy.
John's dead.
How do the men get in the factory? I need to know.
Through the back fucking door. Was supposed to be locked and bolted. Why don't you sit down? Work it out for yourself. Take a fucking vote. How's Polly? I mean, it was her idea, wasn't it? Kept me away from that fucking meeting. Tried to stop me from voting. You know what I am, don't you? I'm a working man who's lost his job. Is that what I am, Linda? Is that what I am, eh?
It's Mr. Gold do the killing for money. It's the modern way, Arthur.
Watch.
Now fire it into the fireplace.
Get rid of it.
Just fire the gun, Arthur.
Is she trying to use sex appeal?
I'm gonna tell Polly. There are rules between a man and a woman. But I have to do this. John wants me to do it, Linda. And I'm gonna do it.
Was it fear or was it hatred? You had a one-way ticket to Glasgow in your pocket. Your wife and kids left 3 days ago. Was it fear of the Italians? Or hatred of us? Give up my brother.
I didn't unlock any door.
35, Drumcree Street, Parkhead in Glasgow.
Please.
Your family, are safe only at my discretion.
I run a factory full of black-leg non-union labour.
I'm going to photograph Mr. Devlin and tell me who were the men that contacted you.
Windows smashed, petrol on the curtains, but for fear of you, I clock in every fucking morning. Men are shot and burnt on my shift. And you ask me why I'm getting on the midnight train to Glasgow.
Who else has keys to that door?
Today, I left the office unlocked.
Why?
Because I forgot. Because there were men trying to set fire to the factory. You have a lot of enemies. Heard word that 2 Italians attended a Communist Party meeting in Stetchford. Got a party man into the factory. It might have been him that unlocked the door for them. My train leaves at 12. It's just gone 11. I could still make it.
3 of our men with police badges to watch Mr. Devlin's house. Our friends in Glasgow will take care of your family.
Before you, I was an ordinary working man.
Yeah, and now you're one of us.
I feel bad for him.
Blackbird, blackbird, singing the blues all day. Is this union business?
Yes,
So conducted in the proper place at the proper time.
I've come to make an improved offer.
What's your improved offer?
Do I not get a drink?
No.
Have you ever seen any of the men in this photograph before? You're a member of the Stetchford Communist Party. I've also been sworn in as a special. We have reason to believe that outside agitators from overseas are attempting to foment trouble. It's a matter of national security.
Now look at your badge. What would you like to drink, Constable?
Whiskey. I'm actually a sergeant.
When this business began, I did some research on you. You were in love with Kitty's sister Greta Rossi before the war. Do you remember Greta Rossi? They didn't approve of a water-laying gypsy, but you won them over. With your charm.
Very thorough research.
Greta died at the age of 19. Kitty said you were at her bedside for 3 months. She said in those days you believed in things. In justice, you saw a man beating his horse and you fought him. It was twice your size, but you beat him.
Kitty always liked to tell tall tales.
He swears before you enlisted in the army, you joined the Communist Party yourself.
You know, when I was at the door, I saw you through the curtains. I've also done my research. Your sweetheart was at Passchendaele. Blew his own fucking brains out.
Don't know any men in the photo.
This afternoon, 2 men came into my factory and tried to kill my brother. I was wondering if you might be able to help me in my investigations.
Kitty said next time I see you, before we start fighting, I send you hello from the good old days. I'll give you this. To Rossi and Tommy Shelby in Blackpool. Do you recognise the boy in the photograph?
I'll leave that here. Apologies for interrupting your dance.
I made the apples grow. The world is changing. Listen to the sweet voice of Jesus.
Arthur! Where is he?
Linda. He says more than white's up.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, brother. You did well.
God spoke to him, not me.
What are you doing here?
On Mondays, I do the infantry.
It's my job now. I'm back.
Said to Arthur while I'm in this fucking place, I want something to keep my mind busy.
I've always been able to do addition and subtraction without pen and paper. Apparently we have special clients who take bets by telephone.
Linda, gambling is a sin, Linda.
It's not me that's doing the gambling. I'm just taking the bets.
The rule is that door should always remain locked until 9 a.m. Today, Tommy said that I'm in charge.
Sorry, you're in charge. Ladies, let's give our boss a first day that he'll never forget.
I've already found out he's a virgin and arranging a girl for him this afternoon. Well, he says in the end, we all turn into our mother.
Oh, well, keep an eye on her. Does Finn know what they've planned?
No.
May they have someone?
They're paying her out of petty cash.
Right, well, call them. Tell them to pay extra.
Where are we going?
Somewhere I've not been in a long time.
Are we expecting somebody?
She waited for hours for me, and I couldn't make it. I'd wait for her. And her family kept her in. Some girl before France wanted to come here with you.
Are you kissing her or me?
You. I want Shelby Company Limited to increase non-taxable charitable contribution when I build 2 new institutes for destitute children. I want you to be in charge of the project. Because I promised someone I'd change the world.
Finn? Come here. I don't want it like that ever again, Tom. Not when they don't even want to do it. Except for the money. She said, be a man.
Why are you a man?
Apologise to her, because she just looks so tired.
You need to be a fucking man. People get tired. There's an empty space here to be filled. Do you understand? Be a fucking man.
Women alone are not allowed at the bar. Will someone be joining you?
What do you think?
This is public enough, no?
Yes. The boy in the hospital's out of bounds. And I'll ask you to spare Finn and Arthur.
In return for what?
Tommy Shelby. You know what happened between us.
You have an unlikely Cassius. My mother knew your mother.
Did she tell you that John and Arthur spared her life? When Tommy wanted her dead?
And now she's given me the information about you people. You should have killed her when you had the chance.
John was a good boy. Arthur tries. Tommy's different.
She said that Polly Gray, that child, would never let go of agreements. And she loves to dance.
I don't dance anymore.
Yeah, that's a shame that you're dancing with me.
Well, ooh, that was a really good episode. So just so you guys know, I think the most interesting character of this episode, this season so far, is that Italian guy, Polyoxen-free. Are you serious? Like, whenever they do things, I always don't know if they're being real or they being like manipulative, because Thomas is very good at being manipulative. But then also when I'm thinking that he's actually like doing a game or something like that, he's actually not, and he gets like best over. I don't see Polly like throwing him under the bus. I think Polly's setting him up. Now, does Thomas know what Polly's doing? Maybe not. Probably not. Maybe so. Maybe Thomas is going to get like almost killed, just like the rest of them, and then they'll save the day. I don't know. I actually really don't want this Italian character to die because he's that interesting to me. I like everything about him. He actually really brings me into the episode even more. Like, so I don't know. I think it's the heat. So I've been like in and out the past few days of me filming shows. I haven't been like my 100% self, which is like over the top. So it might be the heat that I'm like always like, you know? But when he came on the scene, I was like, yes. He's just that Italian guy is very, very interesting. The emotional part with Arthur finally shooting that gun out, that was very emotional. If I was more hydrated, I probably would have started crying. Like that. But overall, and now we got Finn. Finn is being more, introduced into the show. He's doing a little bit more and more and more. Seeing Michael's mother come up on the scene, the adopted mother, was also very touching. She is the mother. She does deserve respect. She did raise Michael. So it was good to have her come in the show even if she's dropping a few apples with no worms, she did her big one. She did her big one. So shout out to her and to her brown paper bag. Overall, I would rate this a 9. This is a very good episode. When Ada and Polly kind of were getting into it, I was like, I didn't know what team to be on because I really do love Polly, but Ada is like my homegirl, so I kind of like was in the middle and hoping that they were going to resolve their issue very peacefully. What's the tall lady's name that keeps sleeping with Thomas again? Whatever her name is, she's a very interesting character as well. I always, when I see her, I just put a big question mark, not because I don't know what her alliance or where her allegiance stands, but I'm just like confused on really what she's bringing to the story other than being the woman that that Thomas sleeps with, and then she just kind of does some good. I feel like she was very impactful, and I think in the last season, but kind of tapered back down, back into being very a supporting character. Regardless, guys, I really did love it. I love this episode. It was a cute episode, and I'm down for more of Peaky Blinders. Hopefully next week, you know, things will pick up, will slow down, not pick up, slow down, a little bit down. This is my birthday month, y'all, July 20th. Shout out to Cancers. So things are gonna start picking up again for me because I'm preparing for my birthday celebration. So, guys, bear with me. We're gonna enjoy Peaky Blinders. You guys know I love Peaky Blinders, and thank you guys so much for joining the channel and joining my Patreon to see it in full reaction. Love you guys all the way down. And I'll see you guys next time with more Peaky Blinders. Blue.